Vanessa Bryant wants to publicly name 4 Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies who her lawyers allege shared unauthorized photos of the site of the helicopter crash that killed her husband, Kobe Bryant, their daughter and 7 others. County lawyers, however, want to keep the deputies' names under seal, arguing that releasing them would make the deputies' addresses and other personal information only a click away on the internet and that hackers could target them. Vanessa Bryant's lawyers this week filed an amended complaint in federal court that added the 4 deputies and the LA County Fire Department to her civil rights lawsuit against the county and the sheriff's department. The lawsuit seeks damages for negligence and invasion of privacy, alleging deputies and firefighters took and shared photos of the children, parents and coaches who died in the January 26, 2020, crash. The amended complaint provided new details of their alleged behavior in sharing photos of the remains at the Calabasas crash site. It pointed to a Sheriff's Department internal affairs report that found one deputy took 25 to 100 photos at the scene and that photos spread quickly by text and phone sharing technology over the next 48 hours among deputies who showed them to others. Bryant's lawyers blacked out the deputies' names in their filing this week, pending the court's decision on whether the complaint should be sealed. Bryant's lawyers, led by Luis Lee, a former top L city prosecutor, said in court papers that the county could not cite a single case in which a police officer being sued for civil rights violations has been allowed to remain anonymous. The lawyers argued there is no compelling reason to hide the deputies' identities, noting that the case cited as precedent by the county in its effort to hide the identities involves sexual harassment victims. Defendants try to equate the deputy defendants who shared photos of Kobe and Gianna Bryant's remains with victims of sexual harassment and other abuse, Lee wrote in court papers. The county lawyers argued that if the defendants are allowed to proceed anonymously, the public will still be able to review the relevant allegations. At a minimum, the county's lawyers argue that the names of the deputies should remain under seal until a forensic examination by an independent expert is done to determine whether any photos taken by the deputies still exist and could become public. Not sealing the deputy defendants' names increases the risk that hackers will seek out and try to gain access to the individual deputies' devices to locate any photographs and publish them to the public. Plaintiff should want to seal for this same reason, the county's lawyers wrote. The county also wants to keep under wraps the report of a sheriff's internal affairs investigation into the incident that they turned over to Vanessa Bryant's lawyers, saying that making it public would discourage witness cooperation in the future.